Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? Well, we've got the information for you right here, and Dave's going to tell you about it.
Absolutely, guys. We use this awesome application called Anchor FM. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First off, it's free.
And who doesn't like free?
Yeah, free's huge. That's what got us involved with it. Second of all, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. So you don't need all those fancy gadgets. You can have them if you want them, but not absolutely necessary.
Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, and many other platforms.
Which is great. More people can hear us.
Who doesn't want more people to hear us?
I mean, I like to be heard.
I like to talk.
Another great thing is you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Like 0 people could listen to you and you could still possibly make some money.
That's amazing.
How does that even happen? It's everything you need right here to make a podcast in one place.
It's a one-stop shop and it's all you need. Anchor FM.
Yeah, so you guys, if you want to start this podcast, go to anchorfm.com to get started. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another special edition of the Apogee Fitness Podcast. My name is David Carter.
And I'm Kevin Harrington.
We are at Crossfit Potentia this morning, Saturday morning, for the Fittest of the Upstate competition.
It's time. They've been talking about it all year. You know, the athletes are here, the athletes are trained, they're prepared. I guess it's the old cliche, it's time to put up or shut up.
Agreed, man. I think the room is buzzing. Everybody looks like they are already sweating. It's going to be a hot one today.
Yep, the judges in their lanes. We're just waiting on the athletes to come on over.
All right, cool. So we're starting the day out with what they call the outliers and the legends.
Correct.
All right, cool. So we're starting out this morning with the first workout called La Classique. Kevin, what is it?
It's a wall ball, dual kettlebell deadlift, kettlebell farmer's carry, and burpee box jump overs.
It sounds awful, but it sounds like a quick one.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Oh, I got the feedback.
10 farmer's carry, 10 reps, 25 box facing burpee overs, 30 and 24.
With a time cap of 8 minutes.
There you go.
All right, well, we're about to get started. We're going to watch this first couple heats, and then we'll call the last heat. Outliers male athlete Jeff Hudgens in the house. What's up, man?
What's going on, guys?
Dude, how was that workout? How was the first workout?
It was good. It was a good little burner.
Good. I'm going to have you talk right into the front of that microphone.
Okay.
There we go. Awesome. So, what was it like, the qualifying for Fittest of the Upstate? Was it something that you were shooting for from the very beginning with the Open, or?
Actually, no. I mean, I'm not a super competitive guy, and I'm not big on competition. Everybody that knows me pretty well knows I could really do without them. But just an opportunity to represent CrossFit Greer and represent the old guys in the group. I figured I better do it while I had an opportunity.
Awesome. And how long you been at CrossFit Greer for?
I've been at CrossFit Greer for about 2.5 years.
Awesome. Were you working out somewhere else before that?
Yeah, I was at a small gym in Travelers Rest that didn't last very long, so I kind of got started there, and then I work in Duncan, so CrossFit Greer's in my path home, and had done some fundraiser workouts with Greer when I was at our other gym, so I thought it was a good opportunity to be a part of that community.
So, Jeff, you got the next workout Atlas coming up. What's your strategy for that?
Just not die. I'm not great at double unders, so if I can get through those, I'm okay with the barbell.
So he's talking about a 50 double under cash-in before each barbell.
Right.
So,
If you were looking forward to one event this weekend, which one would it be?
Probably the last one, because then I could check this off my list. I know we'd be through for the weekend. So.
There you go, man. Well, we're looking forward to watching you the rest of the weekend. We'll be cheering you on.
Sounds good.
All right,
Thank you,
man.
guys.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
Legends male athlete Billy Haywood. What's up, dude?
Doing great. Just happy to be here.
Yeah, man. So Billy just got done working out with that La Classique workout. Talk to us a little bit about that one.
It was rough. I felt good on the wall balls, going through the deadlift. I felt like I had ankle weights on doing the burpees.
Were you kind of surprised how people were just kind of full send on those wall balls? There weren't very many people breaking them up.
Yeah, that was exciting. I could hear people cheering.
Yeah.
Definitely kept me motivated. I've never done that many wall balls unbroken, so I was excited to do that.
Yeah,
how
man.
many did you do unbroken?
It is 66.
Nice.
Yeah, I was impressed. I didn't see very many breaks at all. So talk a little bit about qualifying for Fittest of the Upstate. Was that something you were shooting for during the Open?
This was my goal. This is my second year doing CrossFit. Last year I missed it by 2 places,
Oh, man.
so it was a goal to make it here this year.
All right, cool. And where do you work out at?
I work out at CrossFit Spartanburg.
All right, cool. How long you been over there?
2 years.
Okay, sweet, man.
So what are you looking forward to today as far as a workout? Which one are you looking forward to do?
They all look pretty tough, but I felt like this was going to be my best one.
This one?
All right, sweet.
When you get my age, the barbells get real heavy.
Well, we're looking forward to you throwing up some weight.
Thank you.
Maybe we'll get a PR today. All right, man. Well, thanks for stopping in. Good luck. Keep up the hard work.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, brother. Thanks.
Billy.
Martinsik.
I've been knowing Tommy Martinsik for a couple years now, and I still can't say his last name correctly.
Yeah. Well, welcome
I
to
can't
the
either
podcast,
sometimes.
Tommy.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. So Tommy just got done working out as well. How was that workout, the La Classique?
I mean, it was worse than I remember the practice rounds that I did. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it was good. That was fun.
Were you kind of shocked how a lot of people didn't break those wall balls up and just full send?
Yeah, I was, actually. I had a strategy, and then I kind of lost my strategy when I kept getting no rep on something. I was like, man, what am I doing?
Oh, dude.
But it was all right. It was fun.
I was impressed everybody got done under the time cap.
I was too. That was amazing. It really was to see that. What workout are you looking forward to have today?
That first one.
That first one? So it's all down here, would you say, from now
No,
on
not
for you?
really. Actually, I don't mind the second one. If I get my double unders, I'll be all right.
Right.
No. But the kicker is, how's my double under going to be today?
Yeah, I hear you. So, Tommy, what gym are you working out of?
Five Forks Athletics.
Five Forks Athletics. How long you been over there?
Been there 4.5 years.
All right, sweet, man. Over there with Jonathan Gunther.
That's right.
That's awesome. We
John's
had him on the
great.
show. He's a good dude. He really
Yeah, we
is.
love that guy.
He's awesome.
And I saw you got your family, your whole cheering squad was here.
They are. One's right behind you. The other are somewhere roaming around doing a bike or something, hanging out.
Awesome, man. All right, you doing any other competitions this summer?
No, I'm actually going away for a month this summer, so this is a going away present.
Perfect, man. All right, well, have fun on your vacay, and
guys.
good luck the rest of the weekend.
Appreciate it.
Safe
man.
travels.
All right, brother.
Take care.
Thanks.
So, tell me, David, this is the last heat for the Outliers and the Masters this morning. What is the workout?
Yeah, so guys, we've got a 3-minute time cap. It's called Time Heist. We've got a 90-foot shuttle run in 30-foot increments. We've got 20 toes to bar, then a 90-foot shuttle run. Then we've got 20 cows on the ski erg for guys, 15 cows on the girls. Then back to a 90-foot shuttle run, and we end with 12 bar muscle-ups for boys, 10 bar muscle-ups for the girls. And that was the elite. The Masters and Legends, they're doing 20 toes to bar, 20 and 15 calorie ski erg, and 10 and 8 bar muscle-ups.
But here's the kicker. What's the time cap?
3 minutes.
That's a lot of work for 3 minutes.
It sure is. And we've got Legends instead of bar muscle-ups. They're doing chest to bars.
Wow.
So, should be fun,
It's
man.
going to be amazing to watch.
It's going to be a fast one. Hopefully people finish this one out, and we'll see some fast times.
Yes.
All right. Mrs. SVL in the house. What's up, Annie Lake?
Hey guys.
Man,
How's it going?
it's about time we got you on this podcast. We've had Gordon on at least twice.
Hey, I'm that person. I like to be in the background, behind the curtains. Like, I like doing that. Front and center, that's all G. That's all him.
No doubt.
I think you're really the brains behind the whole thing.
We had a great team. It's not just me. We got a great team. We all got all of our brains going.
So how do you think it's going so far?
I think it's going great. I love watching these Outliers and Legends. They are just killing it.
Yes.
And like they're goals. Like when I'm there, like goals.
Absolutely. So talk a little bit about when you guys found brought on Fittest Of The Upstate for yourselves, and like the planning and the detailing. How many months have you guys been planning this event? And talk a little bit about leading up to it.
Oh man, we started beginning of September last year. We just started meeting with Jen and Danielle. We brought them on to help us out, and we're meeting about every 6 weeks-ish. We'd have team meeting, all right guys, let's break. We have our list of to-dos to get all the things together, and then all right, 6 weeks later, do it again, and then in January we started ramping it up again. We'd meet every 4 weeks, and then after the Open, it was every week.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So are you guys going to start right back to planning after Sunday when it closes down? You're going to start right back over for the following year?
Monday, 7 a.m.
Monday, 7 a.m., nice.
No, we're definitely going to take some time to kind of process and do like a postmortem, things that we love, things that we want to do better at, and then start definitely probably looking into the next year about into summer and kind of like just looking.
Sweet. So what's on the agenda for Annie and Gordon this summer? You guys got any vacations planned?
Oh, and like 2 weekends from now, lake vacation for a long weekend just to chill out.
Awesome. I'm sure you're looking forward to that. And out of all these events, if you were participating, which is the one that you would feel like you would crush?
Ooh. None of them.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that for a second either. You're probably the fittest judge here. So.
Oh, y'all are so sweet. I appreciate that. I mean, I love WOD too, with the obviously barbell, double unders are my jam. I'm always gonna love a heavy barbell no matter what. And then that separator tomorrow. Oh, that one looks so spicy.
Yeah, absolutely. We can't wait to watch. Well, thanks for coming on real quick.
Yeah, thank you.
Hopefully we can catch up in more detail later on, maybe in an episode.
Yes, definitely. Please.
Awesome,
right.
guys.
Thanks,
you.
Annie.
Thank you, Annie.
Mr. Johnny, straight from CrossFit. What's up, man?
Johnny Mack from CrossFit Home Office. Hello, guys. How are you?
Doing well, man. Is this your first time in the Upstate?
No, actually, I come here about annually for kind of a mountain bike family trip. I have my own family lives in Ohio and Tennessee area, so this whole like South Carolina, North Carolina, this whole area right here, I just love it. So I come here quite a bit.
So thank you for being here. What is your opinion so far of the Fittest of the Upstate Throwdown?
Man, this is exactly how I started competing in CrossFit about 12, 13 years ago. We had this local box group of affiliates in Miami, CrossFit 305. Quick little shout out to those guys down there from South Florida.
For sure.
They're a very long-standing affiliate, great friends of mine. And this is the exact feel, look, social. This is all of it right here. So this is a lot of great memories. It actually makes the hair stand up my arms every time I start talking about it.
There you go.
Great,
it really does. It's like this is the introduction that I had into kind of like competing in CrossFit, and now to see it here playing out again is amazing.
So tell us a little bit about your role with CrossFit and how long you've been employed with CrossFit.
Oh, wow. So I've been part of CrossFit for almost 15 years now. I've been very fortunate to hold like just about every role there is. I've been on the seminar staff. I've been an athlete, a master's athlete. I also now currently, I'm on the games team. Senior event coordinator and manager of all the live events.
Awesome. Talk a little bit about bringing Noble on for CrossFit.
Okay. Great. Well, look at the shirt right here.
Yeah, man, it looks good on you.
I got the Noble shorts on as well.
Yeah, man,
I mean, this man is decked out in Noble right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's amazing gear. It's great stuff, though. So we're super fortunate and lucky. Great building partnership. We're going to see a lot of new stuff coming out. This game this year is going to be amazing in Madison. So, it's going to be really cool to see that little transition, the look, and everything else kind of change and grow and move forward with Noble. So we're really excited.
Absolutely. If you had one semifinal that you were really looking forward to watching, which one would it be?
One semifinal to watch, what would it be? It's probably going to be the MAC kicking off week number 1, stacked field. I'm going to be there on site. It's very close to this community and this coast that I'm very familiar with to begin with from regionals for many years, direct and regional. So it's the MAC all the way, but I tell you what, the Australia is going to be insane also. Torian Pro Week 1, there's going to be 4,000 to 5,000 people in the stands there.
Wow.
They're going to have a maxed out arena. The athletes already. So, but Week 1 is just going to be out of control. We're going to get a heavy dose of CrossFit competition just in Week 1.
I'm excited. There may or may not be. I may or may not be shooting the MAC for a company. So
we've got our local boy Jason Hopper going to the MAC. So watch out for him, man.
All right, sure.
I think he's coming on the scene.
So it's always a hard question to ask somebody. What do you guys envision going forward to the next 5 years? Do you guys have anything that you can kind of give us a hint as far as competitions or just staying the course?
Well, the next 5 years. So obviously we're always doing our due diligence and planning for the future. We don't like to keep everything exactly the same. So we like to progress and push the sport as best we can.
Right.
As you can see right now, we're coming out of this whole COVID kind of like space. Everything is opening up. This is an amazing event right here with spectators and people. We've already talked about Week 1, spectators and people. So once that is lifted and now we're into more of our normal season and stuff, I think you'll see what you've already found as us really laying out a kind of easy to follow natural progression of competitions throughout the year. And then there's going to be many more events placed in there that kind of just support the whole year. It helps the athletes, it helps the affiliates, it helps the community. It just builds on everything that we're all together, and we really make it a super popular sport.
So let me ask you this one question, because I always ask it when we do our podcast, but I want to ask you, if you could tell the next person that HQ hires and they have to come and talk to you, what piece of advice would you give that new employee?
Well, this does happen pretty regularly. It's just hang on. Just hang on. This is a dynamic, it's a super fast-moving environment. There's a ton of passionate, I like this, the level of people we even just attract to not only CrossFit, but within HQ and home office and everywhere else. It's just a super high-performing group of people. Just be ready and hang on for a great ride. You're going to find more passion and love for the sport and for CrossFit than anything else. And it doesn't even really feel like a job. It just feels like a passion.
It's awesome.
Well, man, we really appreciate you coming over and talking to us. Again, super excited for this season of CrossFit Games and semifinals. Y'all are killing it, and have fun the rest of the weekend, man.
Oh, dude, I'm very blessed to be here. A shout out for them just giving us a cold email and say, hey, come on by. And like, we're like, all right, hey, great, we'll be there. So we showed up, and it's been the best.
Awesome,
Thank
man.
you for coming by. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Thanks. We got Rigo Sabe, owner of CrossFit OSC in the house. What's up, brother?
Oh, man, doing good. Happy to be here. First comp.
Yeah, man. So you just finished up the first day. How'd it go for you?
First two went pretty good. Last one, abs cramped up, so not so good. But, hey, we still got tomorrow.
Yeah, man. That was a huge core test for sure. For sure.
So how you feel about the Upstate, the Fittest of the Upstate so far?
Oh, it's great, man. I like what they did, bringing the CrossFit community together.
Right.
I like we had a meeting up here a few weeks ago, and it went wonderful. I mean, we had a workout together, all affiliate owners. I mean, it went great. I love it.
So what are you looking forward to tomorrow as far as the workouts go?
Getting over with that C2 bike and those rope climbs and kettlebell lunges. Yeah. After that, who knows? Maybe a beer.
There you go. So Rigo, talk to us a little bit about CrossFit OSC. How long have you owned it? Just talk a little bit about your gym.
Wonderful place, incredible people. 7.5 years it's been running. We got some incredible coaches. They're all dedicated to their profession. They're all dedicated to just growing and learning more and more. We're big on open gym, so we have 7 classes a day. But besides that, we don't make anyone stick to any certain programming. If you want to come in, do your own programming, or you got a coach, I mean, come in, use the gym. I mean, it's a huge place. So
awesome. And you just brought in, what's that group that you just brought in that shares the space with you a little bit now?
Arch Angel Defense. He's actually going to be competing soon. Steven Scrooge, 15-year canine cop. Real cool dude.
That's awesome, man. Awesome. Any shout-outs you want to give to any of your people?
Yeah, man. Garrett, Kara, Justin, new member that actually came from here, Megan, and Steven.
Perfect, man. That's a good showing for OSC. Also, there's some fit people over there for sure.
And also, I want to thank James Page also for helping me out with that weightlifting.
There you go. Awesome, man. Well, thanks for coming on, blessing us with a few words, and we will see you on the flip side.
All right, buddy. I'll be seeing you.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Later.
What are you doing? We're back. We're back on. All right, we've got Jamie Smith out of SVL. What's going on?
Hey.
How was that workout? You just finished the second workout?
Yeah, the second one. It was good. It was not my I'm not very strong overhead, so I just knew I wanted to get through it and do my best, and I wanted that third bar, but it was close.
It looked good. It looked legit. Everybody was pushing hard out there. So
yeah, it's fun.
Talk a little bit about qualifying for Fittest of the Upstate. Was this something that you were really gunning for during the Open?
Yeah, so I started training with Gordon about a year ago, like legit, trying to do as well as I can in the Open and try to get to Fittest again. I knew this year would be like a whole, compared to 2019?
Yeah.
Would be a lot more competition and stuff, so I just really wanted to get to it and it's been nice. It's been really cool meeting all these people and putting faces like to the names that I see on the rosters and stuff. So
Yeah, it's funny with COVID. You see all these people on Instagram, but you don't see them live as much as we did before.
right. And I'm like, oh, you're that person. I got you now.
Right? Like you're that runner chick over there.
Hi,
Yeah.
it's nice to see you again.
Yeah. Or if you know their name and they look at you, you're like, I'm not weird. I just
stalk your Instagram every single day.
I'm just a fanboy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I'm doing.
All right, so what workout are you looking forward to the rest of the weekend?
I think my favorite will be tomorrow, the one with the ropes.
Okay.
I love some rope climbs. I love the biker. Overhead lunges they are what they are, but I think that will be the funnest to watch as well.
Sweet.
So.
Well, that's awesome.
Does Jamie Smith have any fun summer plans coming up?
I am going to Disney World in August, my kid's first trip. So.
Awesome. Well,
That's
y'all
awesome.
have fun. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for stopping by real quick. Good luck the
All
rest
right,
of the
thanks, guys.
weekend. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks,
See ya.
Jamie.
All right.
I don't know.
No, I don't know anything about Brandy Jackson,
Okay.
actually.
Well,
We're
here's your
live.
time.
We're live
what do you
here
wanna
on the
know? What do you wanna
podcast. We've
know?
got Brandy Jackson. Brandy Jackson, what's up?
Just glad to be done.
Yeah, man. So you're done for the day, or do you have another event?
Got one more tomorrow, but done for the day today.
All right. What division are you in?
I'm in the Elite Masters.
All right, cool, man. How's your weekend going for you so far?
It's been good. I'm glad to be here and actually compete. I was the last one to get in or get on the dot, so it's just nice to come in here and match up to some of these girls and see what I can do and have fun doing it.
So you're more known for golf.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. How does CrossFit play into golf as far as fitness aspect of it?
It really doesn't.
Really?
No. No, I mean, it doesn't. And a lot of the girls that I work with, I have to kind of let them know that what I do and the
Right.
training we do isn't what you would do for golf. Where I train at is actually a sport-specific facility. So they do sport-specific training,
Right.
baseball, basketball, football, golf, all that. But some of us who like to do the CrossFit competitions train separate.
But you're over at KP,
So,
right?
Yeah, KPF, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I guess what I'm asking is like even
The
like
mentality a little bit's got some similarities to it, just
Okay.
in the sense of like golf is such a mental thing, and this has such a mental component to it. Just
So
that grind and that.
so even if you're stronger than you first started at golf, does that not translate into like a longer drive?
Yeah, it hasn't for me, just because my golf game has been very about my rhythm.
Right.
Golf has. So yes, I joke about saying the CrossFit doesn't correlate with golf, but golf and strength have definitely grown. I mean, the strength component for golf is huge now. So yes, having strength.
Okay.
And actually we correlate a lot of the fundamentals of the golf swing and to like cleans and what that looks like. And so PJ and I, when we're training, sometimes he'll ask me about golf swing, and I'm like, well, that's kind of like what you tell me of like getting the bar off the ground for a deadlift, or like for a clean, it needs to be controlled. Like there's actually a lot of correlation, but from a training perspective, you wouldn't necessarily want to do CrossFit training to train for golf. Per se.
So what you're saying is actually that John Daly is a lot stronger than he looks.
He has to be. There's got to be some. It's just a unique type of strength.
I got you.
Yeah, it's a
So,
very unique.
Brandy,
where
for
the strength is.
those folks that are listening to this and don't really know your golf background, can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I grew up here in the upstate, played college golf at Furman University, graduated in 2003, and then I played professionally for about 8 years on LPGA Tour and then the Symetra Tour. And since then, I've been doing recruiting consulting. So I work with girls on all of the college recruiting process and take them through all that, try to instill all the things I did wrong, try to help them not do all the things that I did wrong, basically. So it's a lot of the mentorship side of things, which I love, and I use my training as a way to kind of relate to them and to help them understand that like process of like getting better and the failures and all that. So it's my way of kind of connecting with them. So
It's amazing. We need to get you on the podcast.
yeah. Well,
for sure.
I've got my own podcast too. So I hadn't done very much with it in the last year, but I do a college coach podcast. So
Okay, cool.
Definitely respect what you guys do and know how much work it takes, but how much fun it can be and everything. So yeah.
Thank you. I was about to say, don't ask me to come on and be a college coach podcast. Yes, because I'm neither a college coach or there you go.
Yeah, I've got so many more questions about golf, so we do have to set up an episode.
Yes, we will,
Yes,
definitely.
please do. I'm always looking for stuff to do and always happy to hop on and do whatever. So yeah, I can always talk about golf. I can talk about training.
Sweet.
Talk about my dog a lot too.
We'll set it up.
We'll do it.
We'll set it up.
Well,
All
thank
right.
you for stopping
You're
by.
welcome. Yeah, thanks for what y'all
We'll
do.
see you
and for
tomorrow.
being
Thank
out
you
here.
very
So.
much.
Yeah, good
Okay.
luck tomorrow.
All right, thank
Take
you.
care.
Yep.
Thanks.
the host of Your Carolina, Megan Heidelberg.
What's up?
What's up? Feeling good.
Yeah, man. It's nice to see you out there competing.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Except for that first one. I want to either redo it or never think about it again.
This is your second year doing this.
Yes.
But you've been doing CrossFit for
3 years.
3 years, yeah. So because of COVID, we didn't get to have the one in the second.
I know.
So how you been?
I've been good. Just trying
Good.
to, you always question, like, why didn't I train more? Why didn't I eat better? Why did I go out last weekend? But, it's all good. Life.
You gotta live.
Too
Life.
short.
That's what I always say. You got to live a little bit.
Yeah, well, I think I lived a little bit too much, but it's all
All right,
good.
for
It's
some
all
of
good.
for some of our listeners who aren't from the area, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do for a living.
Oh gosh, okay, I'm from Greenville, born and raised, avid sports fan, and I host a talk show every weekday morning at 9 o'clock and try to talk about CrossFit as much as possible without being too, because that's the only reason we do CrossFit, so we can talk about it.
so we can talk about it.
Clearly. We try not to be annoying about it, but we kind of focus on anything local. So when anybody has anything going on, we try to feature you. It's fun. I don't have to do newsy political stuff, so we get to have a good time.
Yeah, funny fact is that me and Megan Heidelberg go back farther than anybody else in here. We both started, she was at the station and then I went to the station. So we was at WNEG in Toccoa, but she was the main news announcer.
But I had to do news and be serious.
Yes.
Or play it.
So now you get to be fun and goofy?
Not going to be fun and goofy. Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, what event are you looking forward to for the rest of the weekend?
Okay, I practice the most with the ropes, so I'm kind of excited about the ropes. Bike, I'm not looking forward to the overhead lunges, so I really like the second one. That was my favorite.
Awesome. Well, you killed it.
Thank
All right,
you.
sweet. How long you been CrossFitting?
Oh, almost 3 years.
Sweet. Awesome.
So,
What got you involved in it?
just trying to lose baby weight, honestly. And then I'm competitive. I play basketball.
Yeah.
And so we can't play that every day. So I needed something to kind of compete.
Sure.
with
Awesome.
every
Yeah, I
day,
feel like
so.
that's why a lot of people get into it in the first place.
I agree.
Yeah.
Cool.
So anyway, well, thanks for stopping by and talking to us.
Love it.
And we'll be here tomorrow, and we'll talk to you again, hopefully.
Sounds good. Y'all are doing a great job.
Thank you,
All right,
Megan.
thanks, Megan.
Take care.
Athlete Ryan Geary.
David, what's happening?
What's up, brother? Dude, it's so great seeing you compete out there.
It was really good. It's been a good day so far. It's hot. Everyone's working hard. The workouts are awesome.
Yeah.
So what's your current position right now?
You know what? I haven't even looked intentionally.
Oh, wow.
my goal was just to feel good about the day.
That's a good attitude to have.
So I haven't looked at it one bit.
That seems to be the general consensus
Sure.
today, right?
Yeah.
So, Ryan, where are you training out of these days?
I'm training out of CrossFit Simpsonville with the Lakes.
With the Lakes. What do you think about this whole upstate, Fittest of the Upstate competition? I know they've been putting a lot of work into it over the last couple months, and I know you're super close with them. What have you seen from like a closer in type view as a friend, as a close friend?
I'll tell you what, they put a huge amount of effort into this. I mean, it's been on Annie and Gordon's mind and on their heart, I know, for a long time, and they have just poured a ton of energy in. And then to see the support around them, I mean, there's a huge number of volunteers. I mean, people that were stuffing bags on Thursday night. I mean, people just came out in droves.
Yeah, man, for sure. It's a great scene. I love it. We've got to get live to this next event real quick.
Right
but
on.
Thanks for coming on. Good luck the rest of the weekend, okay?
Hey, thanks for both of you for being here.
Yeah,
All right,
man,
brother. Thank you.
Yep.
Hey guys, we're going to take a break to thank our sponsors for today's episode. We're going to start off with CrossFit Greer. If you're living in the Greer area and are interested in getting started in CrossFit, go ahead and look up CrossFit Greer. Jen and Reagan Green are the owners there. If you mention the Apogee Podcast to them, they will give you 10% off your first month's membership fees.
I would also like to thank Blitz Belts and Chris Kane for their continued support of the show. So be sure to use their 15% off coupon code at checkout. That's Apogee, all caps. That gets you, the listener, 15% off at checkout at Blitz Belts on your custom order. I want to thank GoTape for being our new sponsor. GoTape has committed its brand to providing the best in athletic tape. They are the standard for CrossFit tape, scary sticky. Now they are providing the best in KT tape. So at checkout, be sure to get your 25% off your wholesale purchase. Use the coupon code Apogee at checkout.
Finally, if you guys would like to become an invested friend of the show and are interested in supporting the show directly, go to anchor.fm/Apogee Podcast and click on the support tab. We love bringing you guys awesome content each week, so be sure to subscribe to the podcast, drop a review, and let us know how we're doing. Check, mic check. We've got Dan Stahl on the mic.
This is cool.
What's up, bro?
Our podcast just got 20 degrees hotter.
Way hotter.
Well, it's because the sun's coming out, but
No, Dan, it's because of you.
Dan, every time
Oh.
you walk in the room, it gets just a little bit hotter.
Yes.
I didn't wear deodorant. So.
Dude, talk about these events, man. I was super impressed with event 2.
Yeah.
Your double unders were smooth as butter. Those shoulder to overheads were super. How much do you weigh right now?
160 maybe.
I was gonna say you couldn't weigh more than 165, 170. So
That's about where
that
I'm at.
245 just looked amazing.
Yeah, this was the one I was looking forward to the most. The first one was gross, and it was like complete ends of the spectrum of like what I like to do from one workout to the next. But
I just feel like that first workout was like a big punch in the face to everybody coming.
it was, man. It reminded me of 21.2. Like it just never would end.
Yeah.
And like you just were so tired of doing burpees. But the second one was fun. Honestly, the second one, it wasn't a heart rate workout. It was just keep everything smooth. You know, I got a no rep, but that was okay. And she should have no rep me, so it was okay. But it was fun. And the third one was just, hang on for a little bit and go for it.
I'm really enjoying watching the Masters go because all these Masters guys like yourself have been doing this for years.
Right.
So y'all know how to pace these events. Sometimes you see some of these, even some of the elite people in heats 1 and 2 coming out guns blazing.
Right.
And they just crash and burn. But like you guys are consistently getting towards the end. It's just a good pace.
These old wolves are smart.
No doubt, man. I mean, it is a game of chess, basically. So.
Although I do have Gordon Lake as a coach, and he has to constantly remind me, like, hey, don't try to do 40 wall balls right here. Like,
what's it like working with Gordon? How long have you been working with him?
Maybe a little under a year.
Sweet.
It's good because he's really smart. He's really dedicated to what I mean, be at this event, running a gym, whatever he does, he's all in, which is very impressive to have that many irons in the fire. But as a coach, he knows his athletes. He really works out their kinks. And for me, I am that guy who will blow up early. Like I just get excited and go. And he always has to, but he's good about it. And he presents it the right way. And I love the guy. Can't say enough good things about him.
That's awesome. And y'all just recently moved to Simpsonville.
Moved to Simpsonville, so we're at SVL, and we love it. We miss some Anderson folks. There's some really cool people in Anderson, so we miss that crew. But we're happy where we're at and having a good time.
You guys got a little one on the way too.
3 weeks, man. 3 weeks. And I told Allison, I was like, if you want to go and have it today before I have to do that first workout, I'll be fine with that.
That's hilarious.
So, yeah, we're excited.
Yeah.
So
and you having a little boy, correct?
Little boy. Jackson.
Awesome, man.
Yep.
Well, we are super excited for the both of you.
Yeah, we're excited too.
It's going to be awesome. Boys are great. You're going to have a ball, dude.
We're excited.
Yeah, man.
All
right. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for coming on, Dan.
We'll catch up again soon.
Our podcast just got 10 degrees colder.
Oh, I'm freezing. I need a jacket now. All right. We'll be back. We had Steely Hot Dan Stahl on. Now we've got Jason Hopper. What's up, bro?
How are y'all? This is my first time doing this. I feel good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is not the real first time. This is just pretend. We'll get you in for the real one.
I need to know who we're talking to. Who's my audience?
Everybody. Who listen to the Apogee Fitness Podcast.
Is this the podcast?
This is the podcast, bro.
Okay.
You're in. Yeah, man.
This is a big deal then.
Not as big of a deal as you go into the semifinal.
I can't stumble over my words here.
Talk a little bit about.
We do it all the time.
Talk a little bit about the qualifier, man, and getting into the semifinal and the excitement for it.
Yeah, man. I kind of didn't expect it to take off. I didn't know I wanted to do as well as I did, but I didn't really know I would. It was kind of like this is like a dream almost. So like I want to be on the first page of like the CrossFit leaderboard.
Yeah.
But it happened, and so yeah, it kind of just took off. And then a lot of people were just reaching out and saying like, hey, this is your time, and I'm like the last person to actually believe in it. It's like this is actually might be my time.
Right. A little imposter syndrome.
Yeah,
you're like, I can't believe it's happening.
Yeah.
Man. I want to hear about that wall ball rowing event.
Yeah.
That killer. Did you win the world in that one or North America?
I won. Funny story. So that was right after they released day one leaderboard. So they released the handstand, push up, dumbbell, double under piece, and the rope climb and GHD pistol.
Sure.
And I was like just out of the qualifying. I think they take 150, or 120. So I was like 150.
Yeah.
And I got so mad because I had thought that I did really well in the GHD rope climb, and Like, I obviously knew they were going to probably penalize a lot of people, so I went a little bit slower on the pistol. But I really thought I was going to have like a top 100 finish and all that stuff, so I hyped it up so big. And then I took like 200 in like the world or the United States. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so mad.
Yeah.
And I looked, my wife and my coach was in town from Charleston, and I was so mad. And I said, get in the car right now. We're going to do the wall ball row. And because I knew obviously I'd do well in that one.
Right.
But I was so mad. There was like I was just mad at the fact that I had been working on those movements and I just didn't see like the results that I necessarily wanted to.
Sure.
And so we got in the car. This was like, they released it at like 4 o'clock. We got in the car, got to the gym. This was going to be my 3rd workout that day. And I said, put Morgan Wallen on. Morgan Wallen's my guy.
Little country, all right.
Put Morgan Wallen on.
Sure.
I'm the only one in this gym. I'm going to do 120 wall balls unbroken as fast as I can. And then I need you to play this song by Morgan Wallen as soon as I touch the rower.
Wow.
And this bar by Morgan Wallen.
Okay, got it.
And I said, I'm going to get in my zone, and I'm rowing angry. Like this.
It looked angry, bro.
I'm going to row angry.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I did.
It was awesome, man. I remember watching it online. You know, they had 4 screens up on CrossFitGames.com, and you were in one of them. And it was CrossFit Simpsonville, and it was just very surreal kind of watching you there.
I didn't even know they did that. Someone sent that to me, and I said, oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
This is cool.
It was awesome. All right, so we've got the MAC coming up. What is it, next weekend?
Next weekend.
I think you've got somebody joining you, coming with you. Is that correct, Kevin?
I will be there shooting for True Form Runner.
Let's
go.
go.
Just make sure you smile big for the camera.
I will.
Yeah, man.
So how do you feel going into the MAC?
Dude, I feel so good. So I obviously knew the Open and the quarterfinals was going to be a little bit more geared. So it was going to be online, which is going to be not necessarily good for me.
Right.
Because I grew up playing football.
Sure.
I like the in-person thing. I like the adrenaline, the fans, all that good stuff. So I knew the quarterfinals and the Open wasn't going to give me that. And also I like that like face-to-face. Like I need to see my opponents.
Right.
I need to look you in the eyes and know that we're about to get after it. And I'm coming, you know. And I just didn't have that. So now, you know, the weight goes up. I mean, there's a 100-pound dumbbell in the last event, but you're not going to see that in the Open. And that's the kind of things that are more geared towards my strength.
How long have you been doing CrossFit?
2017 was my first Open.
Okay.
All right.
So how does it feel knowing that when you walk on the floor next weekend that you're going to have Travis Mayer and
dude,
Scott Panchik, Ben Smith.
Yeah.
It's nerve-wracking because you see these guys on TV, and I mean, I'm like I said earlier, it's like I get super like insecure about my own self, and I'm like, dude, there's no way I can keep up. Like these guys are like machines, and I'm like, there's no way I can. I hurt. Like I know my training, and I know I hurt, and I know like I struggle with a lot of things. But these guys, I mean, I see a lot of their highlight stuff, and it's just like they're machines. They don't get to that place where they're struggling.
Yeah, but you just said it, man. That's their highlight reel.
Right.
They struggle just like you, man. Everybody's human. So you got this. Man, we're super pumped to have you going there and just representing the Upstate.
Yeah, and fun,
we're excited to have you on for an episode once you get back.
Dude, I would love to.
All right,
I would love to.
Smile big for the camera.
I will, dude. Thanks for having me here.
All right, brother.
See ya.
We're bringing it back to podcast, Apogee. We got the old team here. Rick Jones is on with us now.
We are here.
Rick, what's it like putting out films or small videos day of? What's that rush feel like?
Man, it's pretty intense, actually. I look at it as a challenge, you know, because everybody wants to kind of know how the secret sauce is made. So that adds like a little, you know, extra flair. And I think it's just awesome for people to see things as it happen, you know, like, hey, just throw it up, and they're like, this actually just happened. How do you already have a video? So I take pride in like flipping it around.
Well, you definitely do take pride in what you do.
Absolutely.
So I love watching those videos. They get me pumped every time I watch them. I know I can see people in the crowd looking at their phones and then like showing them to their buddy next to them. And I know they're looking at your videos.
The best part is when like they tag their friends. Yeah, they're like, I see you in the video, and I'm like,
Yeah, like, that's what's up. All right, Rick, if you were competing today at Fittest, Out of the 3 events, which one would you have liked to do?
Definitely the heavy barbell.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How heavy do you think you would have gotten?
I think the crowd will add like 20 or 30 pounds.
Yeah.
So I'd like to think I would have probably got to the 275 bar.
Okay.
You
All
know?
right. We got Big Rick here.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
something light. Nothing too crazy.
It's no big deal.
Nothing crazy,
Awesome, man. You're going to be back tomorrow, correct?
Yep.
All right, sweet. Anything you want to say to your Crash family real quick?
Hey, man, Crash family knows Rick Jones loves them, and always here to support them, whether I'm behind the camera or just hanging out, cheering them on. So best of luck to all the athletes, but the Crash athletes have a special place in my heart.
There you go, man.
Words.
Thanks for coming on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, guys.
It's always a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
All right. Remember when you were the Electric City Spark Plug?
I know, right? Yes. Now I'm the Simpsonville, I don't know.
We're going to have to come up with a new nickname for you.
The Purple Flash.
Yeah, there we go.
That works perfectly.
Simpsonville Purple Flash.
Nothing I'm doing these days is very flashy, though.
There you go.
So
If you guys haven't figured it out yet, we're talking to the Mrs. Allison Stahl.
We got the new Simpsonville Purple Flash in the house. Allison Stahl.
Yes. Yeah.
Everywhere she goes, she's famous.
I don't know about that, but yes. So I'm moving very slow these days, though. So.
Why is that?
Well, there is a
I'm
reason.
about to pop a baby out.
About
so
to pop a baby.
My guess is this week. So we'll see. But I could be wrong. I got like technically 2.5 weeks.
Is it just a mother's intuition?
Yes.
Mother's intuition.
Because I've done this plenty of times before. No, I'm just kidding. First child.
That's
yes.
amazing. So how has pregnancy been? Has it been what you thought it was going to be? Has it been harder,
It's been
easier?
Easier, to be honest. So far, I mean, you never know what could happen the next week, but yeah, and I honestly want to say it's just from being like active and from doing CrossFit, from coaching. I've had to modify everything from the beginning. So I feel like right now, if I even wanted to do a bar muscle up, I probably wouldn't even know how to do it.
Wow. I'm sure the baby would thank you for that too.
I'm sure, right? So I've had to modify everything from the start, but I've tried to stay working out 5-6 days a week and still like push the machines when I can and get my heart rate up, and it comes right back down. So it's just been good.
Are you right back to working out day one once the child's here?
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
For
day
sure.
one. No, I'm just kidding. No. I have to be cleared from the doctor. But as soon as I'm cleared, I would love, even just kind of being here today and seeing this, I have a little bit of FOMO. So I want to be smart about it. And take my time getting back in. But as soon as I'm like, my body's physically able. Apparently, when you go through birth, a lot happens. So
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'm sure y'all wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
But yeah, so apparently a lot happens to you. So we'll just take it day by day and see.
So the goal is to be competing again within the next year and a half or so.
I would like that ideal world, but I
Yeah.
understand that I'm not Annie Thor's daughter, so
I don't know.
we'll
Your
see.
abs
So,
are pretty comparable to hers.
Thank you. That's a big compliment. But yeah, that would be the goal if I can, but no pressure. So
Yeah.
honestly, I'm getting old. So in an ideal world, give me a year and a half and I'll be masters. So
You're 33?
33. I'll be
Okay.
34 in October. So
Okay.
So yeah, give me a year and a half and then hopefully
You'll
that
be
would
killing
my
the
goal.
Masters.
I would like to.
You're like, why even show up at that point?
Daniel Stahl here robbed the cradle then.
Do what?
Daniel Stahl here robbed the cradle then.
He did, yeah. He's a lot. No, I'm just kidding. He's 36.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We're not.
It's not that bad.
But he looks like he's like 25, right? Yeah,
He
he's
looks
looking so
amazing.
good. Yes, he does. So.
We've been commenting about him all day, saying every time he's on the podcast, the heat of the podcast goes up by 20
I know it
degrees.
does. Yes.
Not just the podcast, the whole room goes
The
up
whole
20
room.
degrees.
I totally agree. So.
He's a hot daddy. All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
You got, anywhere from a couple days to 3 weeks.
Yes.
We'll see it on the gram, I'm sure.
Yes, I'll be posting
Baby Boy.
Stahl.
Jackson Stahl. Jackson Stahl.
Whenever
I
y'all
love that.
Whenever y'all yell Jackson, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's what it's going to sound like.
Exactly. That's
Jackson
awesome.
Stahl.
Man, I
Spelled
can't.
different. It's Jaxon.
Okay, I have a nephew who has the same spelling. That's awesome. I love
Jack,
it.
on Baby Jax. So.
The only problem I can see with that, though, is like if he's running and you're trying, Jackson Stahl,
Oh, yeah.
wait a minute,
Yeah.
Stall, wait a minute.
Yeah. That's true.
I can see
That
that.
was a nice joke.
Yeah, we
Kevin.
didn't think about that.
That was a very nice
Yeah.
joke. No, it's great.
Yes.
All right, good luck. Have fun.
Hey, but y'all look great today, so I'm
Thank
loving
you.
this.
Thank you.
So if you do wear these Hawaiian shirts tomorrow, Daniel wants in on it. He's
Yeah.
trying to be like y'all. So he said
We're just trying to be like
He
him.
said he'll even wear it for his workout. So if you wear it tomorrow, he'll
Well,
jump in.
we'll confer.
Okay,
We'll
cool.
confer.
Okay, cool. Okay, we all are awesome. So thank you.
All right, thanks, Allison.
Yes.